that will lead me into our first guest speaker, Barb Cunningham. She would be somebody that I would say definitely the power at one. She's one of our, right now she's leading, teams are anyway, she's leading in our fundraising already for 2015. So I invited her tonight here to share her passion for relay and tell us why she relays.
And I have more than you?
More than me even,
oh.
So good job.
Thank you. Relay, what does relay mean to me? Well, right now, if there's somebody that passed away this week, of course, there's always somebody passing away. For a memorial, I kind of don't do the right thing, except it's the right thing for me. I donate to the Relay for Life. So you might think about that, you know, instead of giving to the library or whatever they want you to give it to, or their church or something. Think about sometimes maybe they died of cancer. Donate to the Relay for Life. And I have my own page, of course, you know. How do you do that? Aren't you online? Who's online? What? Ooh.
Rachel's online. She just signed up.
How many do we have online?
13.
13. I encourage you to get online. Online's the easiest way for you to donate. You can do it monthly. You can do it weekly. You can do it whenever. Put your little credit card in there, snap, it's gone. You don't miss it. What'd you miss? Nothing. But it adds to your total for you or for your team, depending on how you do it. The other way that I raise money, my relatives, my friends, my cohorts, people in Shenandoah, people in Washington, D.C., the state of Washington, everywhere, they donate online to my group. Very easy to set that up and put your whole email list in there. You write your own letter. It goes out to those people. Most people like to donate that way. We're down to, I bet I don't have 10 checks anymore. 10. Because most people like to give on a credit card. It's very simple to do. And I was amazed at how much money I could raise, just me and my friends, you know, just lots of money. What, 3, 4, 6, I don't know, $1,000. People don't put in $5, not on a credit card. Right, $50, $100. You'd be surprised what your friends will do, because this is important, and everybody knows what relay is. Everybody knows what relay is. I was the first one in my family to have cancer. I was the first one in my mother's family and my father's family, each having 7 siblings. What were my chances of getting cancer? Huh? That was a shocker. Well, yeah, I suppose I'm overweight, and I don't do this, and I don't do that, and I do this, and I do that. But what a shock it was. What's it mean to you? Raise your hand if you're doing treatment now. Right now. Anybody? All right, it's been 5 years. How about 5 years? 10 years? 15 years? 20 years? You got any 20 years?
19.
19?
22, I think.
22! She wins the prize. I don't have one. And I'm 18 with breast cancer, and then 5 years ago I had melanoma. So, you know, you're not finished. Well, we hope you are, but you're not, probably. Being a cancer survivor, all right, raise your hand. All cancer survivors, raise your hand for me, will you? Oh man, you don't know what that does. The rest of you, I hope you don't ever learn how that feels. I hope you don't have to do that. But you know, breast cancer is now practically about 90% curable. What are we now? It's close to 90 if it's not 90. I mean now, when I had breast cancer, I didn't tell anybody hardly. I tried to keep it a secret. Why? 18 years ago, your insurance company didn't like it. They didn't like it, so the people that you were working with didn't like it either because their insurance was going to go up because you had to have treatment. It isn't that way today, thank the Lord. Today we know that we're going to get treatment. We're going to live probably, and that means a lot. My cancer was I had this wonderful surgeon who looked at me and she said, well, would you like to be a part of the clinical trial? A clinical trial? What's that? A clinical trial means that you're one of 1,000 or more people selected to do a certain regimen to see if you're, for your treatment. Did you do that? No. You sign all these papers that say, I'm okay with this, and then they tell you what you're going to do for the next 5 years for treatment. I was very fortunate. Well, I think it's fortunate. My treatment was to take tamoxifen for 5 years, and that was all. Ooh, now that's kind of scary if you have cancer, that that's all you're going to do. Because what do? We slash, poison, and burn. That hasn't changed, and that's what's so bad. That hasn't changed, and that needs to change. Slash, poison, and burn. You got that? Surgery, chemo, radiation. Dr. Susan Love's book. I don't know anybody read that. Thank you. Dr. Susan Love's book, the Breast Book, or the Breast Bible, Breast Book, talks about that. Her book's old. It's older than you do. Slash, poison, burn. We haven't cured that yet, and we need to. And we need to raise money so they can give grants to the Nebraska Medical Center has grants from American Cancer Society, University of Iowa, others. Well, those are close anyway. They get grants to continue the research so we can find cures, not just for breast cancer, but for other things as well. There was one lady last relay season that said, I'm sick and tired of hearing of breast cancer because there was lots of other cancers too. Well, yes there are. It just seems like breast cancer affects more people maybe, or more people you know. But if they just look at it, we've really done the research, we've really almost cured breast cancer, and when we did that, let's keep going, let's keep donating, let's keep raising money, let's keep relaying, so that we can say all cancers are gone. Steve Buttry, I don't know if anybody knows who Steve Buttry is, or anybody in here. No, probably not. He grew up in Shenandoah. He became he was some kind of an editor at the World Herald and the Des Moines Register, and several other places like that. He's on his third bout of cancer with lymphoma now. Third time. He's a wonderful person to read because he said, we don't fight cancer. We're not fighting anything. We're winning. We're doing it. There's no fight involved. We're just taking our treatment and going on with life. No fights. We're just doing it. I like that as well. You, Power One, I like that. It works. It works. You can do it. And you can raise more money. And you can get more people involved. This is wonderful. I used to head this group, and only about a third of the people in here were in the group when I was doing it. That means we've got more people, and that's really good. And that's part of the reason over there. I know that for a fact. That works. So we're lucky to have the people there. I thank you for being here tonight because that makes a big difference as well. And let's relay.